Hello, so today we're going to be looking at a company called Enterprise Holdings Incorporated. We're going to be looking at exactly what Enterprise Holdings does, what companies they own, what operations they consider, where they operate out of. They've also made some recent company purchases that we're going to talk about later. My name is Tony Coughlin. I'm an information technology student at SNHU. I'm from Saugus, Massachusetts, and I'm going to be your presenter for this presentation. So what does Enterprise Holdings do? Well, first off, they own many popular automobile rental companies such as Enterprise, National, and Alamo. These are very well-known companies that most people in the world will know. I've personally rented many vehicles from Enterprise, well, my family has, on vacations that we've gone through. Obviously, there are plenty of people out there who rent these cars for all kinds of purposes. They can be business purposes, they can be pleasure purposes. Whatever your need is, Enterprise Holdings is going to work with you, and they have fantastic customer service. Now, let's see here. How popular are they? Well, those companies that I've listed earlier, they're already completely known by the majority of people out there. But Enterprise Holdings has many locations throughout the globe with all of their subsidiary companies such as Asia, Asia Pacific, Australia, Canada, the Caribbean, France, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latin America, Norway, Mexico, Spain, Sweden, the UK, and of course the United States of America. As I've stated earlier again, most people out there are going to know who Enterprise, at least their subsidiaries are. Everybody who's rented a car, when you go to an airport, if you've ever flown, and you go to that little desk where there's a bunch of phones and stuff, there's always a list of companies that are nearby, near the airport, right there for your convenience, of rental cars. More likely than not, you're going to see two of Enterprise Holdings companies there for your convenience, ready to go, so you can get on with whatever business or pleasure that you needed to take that flight. So we're going to look at their competitors and their annual sales comparison. So some of their competitors include Avis. So their annual sales are $8.49 billion. Hertz, their annual sales are $11.05 billion. Penske Truck Leasing, their annual sales are $2.51 billion, and Enterprise Holdings themselves has an annual sales of $6.15 billion. Now, these are all great companies, very successful, very well-known companies. Enterprise is doing a little catching up, but as we'll see here, and what's new for 2015 with Enterprise Holdings? Well, they've recently purchased a company called Triangle Rent-A-Car. Now, that's a business that's based out of, sorry if I butcher this, Railing NC. So they've bought this company here so that way they can continue to expand their massive empire in the rental industry for automobiles, so they can help themselves to try and become a top dog in this industry. They also plan to keep about 300 of Triangle's employees, and they bought the majority of Triangle Rent-A-Car's auto industry, like their fleet, so that way they can help expand not only their inventory to help better their customer selection, but they have more cars, which means more revenue in their pocket, more rentals to give out. So we've all might have had this experience. You go to rent a car, the car you want to rent isn't there, or you have to book weeks in advance. This here is going to help them be able to get where they need to be in the market industry. So, in summary, Enterprise Holdings is a vastly successful multi-billion-dollar business. They're ever expanding, and clearly they have a great business strategy because they've been around for years and years, and it's very clear and profound that they're not going anywhere anytime soon, and they're only going to get bigger. And one thing I hope to learn more about is their recent purchase of Triangle Rent-A-Car industry. thank you for your time. Again, my name is Tony Coughlin. I'm a student at SNHU in the Information Technology program, and I thank you for your time once more.